Hey guys, so I am building a mini bike. As you can see, if you clicked on the video, I bought this mini bike for $125. Um, I started by just sanding it down, as you'll see in a second. Um, I started with like a normal wood sander, just sanding it down, and then after that wore off, I used I don't even know what it's called, like a little disc thing, but that doesn't really matter. Um, yeah.
Alright, so I've been sanding all this off, as you can see, and before I was using this, and now I just went and bought this. Let's see if that works. Alright, so my fucking sander, if I can get it off like protocol, my sander is officially worn out. We're like down to bare metal. And I only have like a tiny bit that I could still do with the sander left right there. The handlebar's inside because I finished that, but and then like my original plan was to do a clear coat on it so you could see the bare metal underneath. But honestly, I think that's just gonna be too much of a hassle, just because I'm gonna have to like buff this all out and make sure all of the black paint is gone. And I don't really have the technological expertise for that. So I think, I haven't really decided on the color yet, but I thought I might do like a green, similar to my profile picture green, like this coat that I'm wearing. But yeah, so I don't know. I have some work to do on it. Before I paint it, I gotta go to my welding class and weld that. And then hopefully weld that, because the person before me did some awful welds right here. And yeah, so I might paint it after that. I haven't decided yet. I'm actually gonna like go and get in all these cracks and sand it all off with a hand sander. I'm really not in the mood to do it right now, so I'll either just wing it and paint it anyways, because I'm not really concerned with how it looks. I just want to paint it. Yeah, I also gotta grind these things off. These little nubs from where the mudguard was, which I'm not gonna have on there. And if I do, I can just always weld it back on. Yeah.
Alrighty, update. So here's the mini bike. The engine just arrived. It's a Predator 212. So it might have a slight problem with fitting, because you know it's a little bit, just a slight bit larger than I expected. I mean, I don't know. I think the bracket's the right bracket. I'm not positive. That's not the big deal. I can always just weld a new bracket on. But the big deal is if it's too wide and if it's going to burn my legs when I'm riding on it, and if it actually fits, like if it's too tall. I think it's gonna fit, because I had them like next to each other and I was trying to figure it out, and I think it's just gonna be really hard to fuel it, but I think it'll just about fit. So yeah, I also put primer on.
All right, so I'm about to paint it. I've already tested a little bit painting it. I welded these yesterday in my welding class. These welds are a bit shit, ignore those, but this one's decent. I'm kind of a better welder, so I'm not worried about being good or not. So yeah, we're painting it red. I know I was originally green, but I thought Predator 212 had red accents in it. Some of them do, but the one I had didn't. So I mean, I chose red because of that, but I think red looks cool anyway. So yeah, let's get painting. Alright, so I'm gonna let that dry. I think it looks great. I'm not really that concerned with how it looks, but I still need to paint the bottom and a couple of these tight spots, but I'll just flip it around and stuff once it dries. But alright, so it's been a couple days. I put 2 coats on this. I want to put another one. I think it looks pretty good, but there's still like some spots that, like where I welded and stuff. And I had to grind off the primer. It's still kind of like here. It's kind of dark. Like here you can see. So I want to put another coat on, but I'm kind of worried I'm going to run out of paint. So I'm going to paint the handlebars first. Alrighty, so we'll wait for that to dry and then do a second coat. So, it's been a couple months because of these guys. Now, I originally bought some wheels and they did not fit at all. So, I sent them back. And I didn't know what to do because I didn't want to order them online anymore because I was just going to find more that didn't fit. So I eventually found a place that sold them about an hour away from my house. And yeah, I got these and they fit perfect. I know they're 6 inches wide. I don't really know the exact measurements. So I got some other stuff too. I got spacers for the wheels. I got the axles, obviously. And then I got the throttle kit with all that. And that's the sprocket that we're not going to use anymore. And then the brake kit. So it's just a clutch brake kit. So that should be good. This is the brake kit that I wanted anyway. So yeah. Sorry for the wait.
Alright, so as you can see here, I'm just, all the frame is painted and everything. And then that bolt, that big bolt you see there, that's going to be the axle. And what I basically had to do is I had to put a spacer and then the wheel, and then another spacer. But then one of the spacers was a little bit too long, so I had to cut it down a little bit, which you'll see. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna end the video here. This is obviously just the first part. There's gonna be 2 or 3 more parts. I'm not sure. I'm trying to limit each video length to like 10 to 15 minutes. So, yeah, I guess next video we'll be putting on engine, brakes, throttle, etc. Um, I've already finished it, so I don't know how much footage I have. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching.